I've been reflecting back on all the decluttering that I've done over this past year. And we had our fourth and final baby this year, so a lot of that has been baby items that I usually store away for the next child. And it's been quite difficult. The baby stage, any stage of a child's life is very special, but the baby stage is a special one, and it's just a little bit sad getting rid of those things knowing that we won't have another baby in our home. So that's been a little bit difficult. I've gotten rid of probably up to 6 months clothes for her, extra baby blankets, a baby bath, bassinet, bouncer, this little baby boppy pillow. We got rid of that a while ago. Just all of the things. And it's been quite emotional. I also got rid of all of the boys' clothes, like 7 years worth of boys' clothes, because I was saving those in case we had a boy and we had another girl. So I got rid of all of that, which was so much and very freeing. I've gotten rid of all my maternity clothes and everything maternity related. I've gotten rid of just kitchen stuff, craft stuff, books, kids' toys, all types of things all over our house that are not used and we do not need them anymore. As you can see from this corner that I am sitting in, we still have lots of stuff in our home. This is an area that we have a lot of kids' toys in. So decluttering is an ongoing process, and I don't know if I'll ever get to a point where I feel like we have everything in the home that we need and we don't have extra. I feel like we get things in throughout the year, whether it be for birthdays, Christmas, random events, just kids making things at school, all of that type of stuff. So we're constantly bringing things in. So I feel like I'll always be wanting to get rid of the stuff that we are no longer using because we have new things in. Tomorrow is the first day of a new year, and I have been invited to join a pick a number to declutter every day in January. So I have decided to declutter 10 items a day, at least 10 items a day for every day of January. There are lots of people who are going to be doing this here on YouTube, so definitely check out the playlist that I linked below. They are going to be doing anywhere between a couple items a day all the way up to, I think, 50 items a day. Somebody's doing 50, which is just amazing. So if you want to join along, I would love it if you would, and let me know down in the comments how many items your goal is to get rid of every single day in January. It could be one item a day. It doesn't have to be much. 10 is what I feel like I can get rid of in my home, and it is what I feel like I have the time and energy to do every single day. Don't forget your decluttering supplies. So a black or, like not see-through trash bag for trash, a bin that you can't see through for donating, or like a cardboard box for donating. I usually do boxes for my donations. And then a tote that you can't see through for a time will tell bin. And I learned this from the Minimal Mom, but you will use this bin, put things in you're not sure if you're going to miss or not, and set a time. Like, say I'm going to put them in here for 2 months. After 2 months, if I have not wanted them and haven't gone out and gotten them back out to use, then I will be getting rid of it. And I have found this is a really, really good way to declutter with my kids. They can go ahead and put things away. They have more space to play in their areas of play. And they know, hey, like if I miss it in the next few weeks or however long we give, if it's 2 months, if I miss it, then I can ask Mom specifically for that item. I will get it back out for them, and then they can keep it back in their room or in their play area. And then they know at the end of that time, since they haven't missed anything and asked for it, then we'll be getting rid of the stuff. And it works really, really well. Although my son is super good at decluttering and by himself asked for a trash bag before Christmas, and he filled it all the way up of stuff that he does not want anymore in his room. I was so blown away. It was awesome. As always, when I'm decluttering, I only declutter things that are mine or things that I'm specifically over in our home. If it is anything of my children's, the children that can make decisions, or my husband's, then I either go through it with them or I will take out stuff that I think they don't use anymore and then ask them before we make the final decision. My husband is pretty minimal when it comes to everything except for his game room, which is his collection. So that's his stuff, and he goes through it quite often and gets rid of duplicates and stuff. So he manages his stuff really well, and when he thinks that there's too much clothes or whatever, or things that he's not wearing anymore, he does get rid of that. So he's actually really, really good about doing this with his items, and he organizes his tools and garage and everything really well. The kids, like I said, my son will sometimes initiate getting rid of things. My daughter will a little bit as well, and then the two younger ones, the youngest I make decisions for, and the other one I will pull stuff out usually and put it away if I don't see her playing with it. And then if she asks for it, then I'll get it back out. Sometimes I can ask her and she's really good about like, nah, I don't need that anymore. I think because she has the example of all of us. I have this stuff stacked over here in this corner that I have been collecting for the past couple of months and honestly have not been good about putting it into piles. I mean, the trash, I'm good at that, and then I'll throw the trash away right away, but the things that I need to separate out to donate and then to consign. So I do choose to consign at a kids consignment sale twice a year just to make some money back for future clothes for my kids. I find that it's worth it for me to take the time and energy to do that. But so I do have to separate it out into donate and consign and get that ready to consign in February. So today I'm going to be going through and doing all of this. It needs to be done. So I'm about to get started getting this all organized, and then I'm going to start my 10 items today and then 10 items every day for the month of January. I'm going to do this first initial video, one in the mid-month and then one at the very end to just show you my journey and show you what I've gotten rid of, hopefully give you guys some tips and motivation. Definitely check out the playlist for more tips and more motivation from everybody else. I would love it if you joined along in this decluttering every day in January challenge. I think it's pick a number to declutter challenge, so it's pretty catchy too. It is hosted by Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple, so check out her channel for sure. And just remember, you can do it any way that you want. Pick which number you want to do every single day. Be flexible with yourself too. Set that as your goal. But if you get more in one day, that's awesome. And then you can count those towards another day where you're not getting as much. I'm definitely going to do that. Some days I will probably count every single individual item. So like if 10 pieces of paper or 10 pieces of mail that's stacked up or something. Or some days I will count one stack as one item. I think I'll probably do some of each throughout the month, and you can definitely choose what you want to do for those type of things. That was a lot more than I thought. So I did about 50% of it, and I packed up the other 50%. and I will do it throughout the month of January. It looks a lot better. It was kind of just like every single time I got a bag or a box, I would just throw it. So it looks a lot better. And then we have the diaper teeny right there, but this is like our storage area now for things. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and collect my 10 items for today. So I've got my donate box, my trash bag, and then also I have a time will tell bin, and I'll just put it in there if something like that is needed. Because it's right after Christmas, I'm gonna go through and grab out all of the specific Christmas outfits. My older kids will wear them up until they don't fit anymore, but I know that I have lots of other outfits for my little one that I'm not gonna specifically put her in like Christmas outfits. I think I already took out her Thanksgiving one, but let's go through and see what Christmas things we can get out. Oh, look, actually, this little pumpkin shirt she will not be wearing anymore. Oh, my first Christmas. This one was cute. Santa baby, and it has a hat and booties. And then this one actually ended up being way too small for her. My last child wore this, and I thought maybe she would be able to fit into it, but she was not able to. So there's that. I also think this is getting too tight on her. Let me just do a pass through real quick of her other clothes and see if there's anything else I can pull out. This, I don't know, I'm not gonna put these, now that she's crawling, some of these ones that are really stretchy, she crawls and then gets messed up, so I really don't put these in her. A lot of times now I'll just put her in a long sleeve onesie, but I'm gonna take out those two. This I actually didn't even use. Oh no. Or this. I'm gonna save this hat because I think it'll fit next year and it'll be super cute. So I'm gonna save that. Oh, does this bow goes with one of the Christmas outfits. So let's count how many items. I think I got to 10 just right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's this. 8. I'm going to count this all together because it's one outfit. 9, 10, 11. All right, awesome. I got rid of 11 things on my first day. I hope you will enjoy watching all of us do this decluttering challenge throughout the month of January. Let me know down in the comments if you're planning on joining us and what the number is you're going to try to do. Happy decluttering!